In question 3.4, we are to write the interrupt service routine or ISR for timer 2 to keep track of the time. What we need to write in this routine is listed here. The syntax of the ISR can be found in the summary sheet provided here. Apart from the name, we also need to specify the interrupt number and the register bank to be used. For the name, we can use any valid name we want. Here we use TMR2ISR. For the interrupt number, we have to use the appropriate one as specified in the vector table. For timer 2, it has to be 5. For the register bank, we can just use bank 1. The first thing we need to do in the ISR is to clear flag TF2 to 0. If this is not done, timer 2 will keep interrupting CPU even though it is not overflow. The following will be the actual task we want to do. Firstly, when start flag is 1, decrement variable, second and minute at the appropriate time interval. Here is the code. We leave the decrement of second and minute out first. We will come back to this later. Next is to clear start flag when both second and minute are 0. So we compare variable second with 0, minute with 0. If both are indeed 0, we clear start flag to 0. Lastly, we call the function this time. Now let's get back to this part. Here we need to decrease the variable second by 1 for every 1 second passed. As this ISR is configured to run once in every 20 milliseconds, we can only increase variable second by 1 after ISR runs 50 times. We can use a variable to track this. In this case, we use eCount. So we increase the variable by 1 every time ISR is executed. And when it reach 50, that means 1 second has passed. We can now decrease variable second by 1. Here we may also need to decrease variable minute. But when? It is when variable second goes underflow, meaning it goes below 0. That's the time we need to decrease the variable minute and set second back to 59. We need to reset eCount so that it will restarting counting from 0 again. And that's all for question 3.4.